This is a quick review of TA software Plan G. This freeware application is a VFR flight planner, and it's also a moving map for FSX and FS9. The feature set is nothing short of outstanding. Has choices of several map and chart options. The map displays roads, rivers, even street names if you zoom in close enough. And the satellite obviously displays satellite photographs, and the hybrid, it's a combination of the first two. For us flight simmers, probably the terrain tab is the most useful. For example, you can click anywhere on the map and it will give you the elevation at the point of clicking. Clicking on the Earth link will bring up Google Earth if you have it installed. If you don't have it, it will offer to install it.
That's it.
Right-clicking on an airport brings up information relevant to that airport, such as current METAR and TAF. And if you click on Show Airport Chart, it brings up a chart of the airport where you can see information about the runway and the taxiways, also about the parking information and where you can get fuel. And this one is just an awesome feature. If you right-click on airport and choose instrument approaches, then it brings up an approach list with all the different approaches. And what you see in blue is the actual approach. And if you click on the transition, it shows you that as well. The red portion of it is a missed approach. And should you need that, you have that information as well. To find an airport, click on the Find Airport, or actually Find tab, and select Airport, and then enter the ical code if you know it, or the name of the city or the name of the airport, and voila, it takes you right there. Like in this case, all the way from the northern hemisphere to the southern part of the world. And the exact same information that I had available in SoCal, in the Los Angeles area, it's available to me here, such as the airport information, runway, and fueling stations and gate information. Also, right-clicking on an airport, actually anywhere, you can select the QDM, which is range and bearing, from one point to any other point. Such as this example, this is the airport, and you can see the leading red tracking to Dagus, which shows that it's a heading of 209 and 12.9 miles away. This is to Sargo, QDM, it's 267 degrees and a distance of 42.9 miles. And just like I was able to select instrument approaches at KLAX, I'm able to do so here, and it shows me the approaches for this airport, including its transitions. As you see me clicking on them, I can see the transitions and the approach, and also the missed approach. shown in red. A flight plan, there's basically two ways. One is using the graphical interface, and the other one is to use a tabular manner. The graphical interface is probably the most intuitive and the quickest way of doing it. I'll demonstrate how to do that one. First, choose whether you're doing a VFR or an IFR flight, and then click on the quick plan icon and enter your departure and destination airports, and click OK, and quickly you get a route. Now that's not the route you want to fly, but we have the 2 points that we want: the departure airport and the destination. Now, since this is going to be a VOR to VOR flight, I want to declutter them up a little bit, and to do that I'm going to come here and I want to unclick the airports, and I don't want the NDVs, I just want to see the VORs on the map. Now, to edit the flight plan, let me go back to the home tab and click on the edit icon, and what that does, it puts a handle in the middle of the route, or between 2 points I should say, that you can click and hold and then drag to a point where you want to put on your plan. I want my first one to be Dagus, and now I have two handles, one between 2 points, and I'm going to drag this one to Sarko, which is the next point I want to be at, and you can be verifying that your waypoints are correct. Then I'm going to go to La Plata, and then my next one will be Ezeiza, then Mariano Moreno. From there I'm going to Banar, and then to San Fernando, and as you can see, you get the frequencies and the heading on your plan, and then the destination is already there. Once you've created the plan, you can click on this icon and select the gate. Here you can set the altitude and airspeed you're going to be traveling at, and so on and so forth. Once you're done configuring everything you need to configure about your flight, you can come here and print it. I'm going to do a preview of it just to show you what type of information you get. And this is a flight plan we just created. And as you can see, it has all the waypoints and pertinent information. Even has the Morse code for the VORs, for the stations we're going to be using, and then relevant information and frequencies that we will be using the flight. It includes the METAR. This is the actual current METAR for the time that the plan was created. Once the plan is created, all that's left to do is to save it, and it to just a name. Now the type of plan you want, if you want to use it with the simulator, it's a PLN. So I'm going to save mine in here. You can also, by using this icon, you can export or copy to the clipboard the plan that it would be ready to use, say in VATSIM. And that's about it. You're ready to connect. Now to connect, the default is automatic, but you can use SIM Connect or FSUIPC, and you would select that here. You can do IP version 4, IP version 6, or pipe. If you've installed on the local machine that you're running the simulator, then it uses the pipe. Otherwise, I suggest you leave it in automatic and let it do its thing. Thing I suggest you do if you use the program is to get the elevation data from the National Geophysical Data Center. You have to download each one of these tiles, or download the one that you're going to be flying in, and import the data into the program. It's really simple to do. Now by doing that, then you have access to the elevation profile. And what I mean by that is, if we go to this tab where it says Plan Elevation, you get to see the elevation profile, which in this plan, since I'm going to be flying at, there's nothing higher than sea level really, then it's nothing to really see here. But as an example, let me create another plan real quick. To create a new plan, I'm going to come here and do a quick plan again. I'm going to go, say, from Sumu to Santiago de Chile. I'm going to be flying over the Andes, and now I have an elevation profile. And if you hover your mouse over it, you can see the altitudes that you need to clear. And as I trace the elevation profile, there are two numbers displayed. One is the distance and the other one is the elevation at that given point.